Hello, my friends. Welcome to the video about mythical creatures, and let's get started. But first, the Dead Monsters Corporation would like to announce the first two Deadly Night comics will be coming out either late August or early September. So I don't have the website fully done because I still have to finish the second comic, but that's gonna be done. But 3 weeks before the website's release, and therefore the comic release, there will be an animatic on basically a trailer for it, which the corporation has been working on the second comic and the third and the animatic, and and after this, the comics will be coming out every 3 months. So 2 comics every 3 months, because it takes time, and I'll try to do my best. Also, P.S. My art style is a bit in work of progress, so beware. It's not the best, but I don't know. It's a work in progress. Okay, and let's get started with the video. First up, dragons. So there in the first saga, there's only 3 dragons. There's only 2 that have legs, and both of them are bipedal. And yeah, that's obviously they're greedy, knowledgeable, and someone is envious, if you're catching my drift. Next up are hellhounds. Hellhounds are dogs. I don't know how to say that. They're just dogs. Super powered ones, yes, but dogs. Let me just give you an example. There will be a main hellhound, and it's a husky, a breed of husky, and that's how all hellhounds work. It's just like a different breed every time. So like one's a Doberman, another one's a golden retriever, another one's a fucking pit bull, another one is a Chihuahua, obviously, and it's the leader, obviously, because who wants to mess with a Chihuahua? Am I right, people? Or am I right? But side tangent time. One of my videos is the most popular sound on. It's the one with me drawing the drawing of Isaac Clarke, and it says I heart Dead. If you can't tell, I like Dead Space, and for proof, it is right here. And as you see, there is a drawing, another drawing that looks way better than my drawing, and it's pissing me off that one isn't getting more recognition. Like, come on, it's better than my. I literally like had a picture of Isaac and I just drew it. Like, come on, like that one looked like amazing. So please, if anybody's watching, go watch that one video, please. Yeah. So next up are ghouls. Not to be confused with, the ghouls from Fallout. These ghouls are also human that were transformed, but they have more demon aspects than a ghoul from Fallout 4 would have, and more human than a necromorph from Dead Space. The entire Dead Space franchise, more human than that, but less and more demon than the ghoul. So I just want to say reference Dead Space 2 because as of recording this, let me check my achievements 1 second. I have completed the game on hardcore difficulty, so big round of applause that I am a part of the 1.40% of true gamers that unlocked the achievement. And also, that's the only one left. So, back to the thing. There are such things as elite ghouls. these elite ghouls are people who were died before the major outbreak. So think of like let's say you died like right before the outbreak happened and you went to hell. You would be reincarnated into an elite uh, ghoul, which yes, it means even though you might have spent like a day in hell, still means you're more high ranking than a ghoul. And so these elite ghouls are just humans, just it's cold down here. Just stronger because they actually went to hell. And the longer you were in hell for, the more powerful you are. So say if you were like there for like a minute or two, you'd be less powerful than a person who's been there for 10,000 years, let's just say. So after that interesting spiel about what a ghoul is, let's go to the Demogorgon, also known as the Prince of Hell. But in my series, nah, they're just a creature of the night, not even a Prince of Hell. And if you're thinking of the Stranger Things one, no, I'm not. I'm not talking about Stranger Things. I'm talking about like biblical Demogorgons, which are a two-headed creature with the face of an ape and arms of a snake. Damn, that rhymed. Put that on a diss track. Let's go. But whatever. So Demogorgons are above elite ghouls on the hell hierarchy, but that doesn't put them. It's like not a linear line of power. It's like a curve. Like it goes more up and compared. So each time it doesn't like go in like a straight line. It goes like in curves and humps and lumps. And yeah, that's how the health social structure works. But Demogorgons are basically animals. Oh, I also forgot to tell you that hellhounds are below I was about to say demodogs, Demogorgons, and dragons are way above Demogorgons, like 2 ranks above Demogorgons. So let's get into those other 2 ranks. Lost Souls. So Lost Souls are like the ranged enemy, you would say. They use more spiritual attacks and can literally suck out somebody's soul. Okay, after that side splitting comedy, they can literally suck out people's souls if they get too close. So they're more like stealthier, I guess. They're Lost Souls, so yeah, they would be more stealthy. They're higher than elite ghouls since they actually get souls and not just send them to hell. I know, right? Confusing. So yeah, now let's get into the actual 2 ranks. These would be like the mini bosses. A Demogorgon would be like, is it like a mini boss? Like, yeah. So let's get into the next mini boss. You would say, I'm talking like it's a video game. I mean, that's the way I understand it as, but whatever. 6 of the 7 deadly sins are mini bosses in my comic book series. And if you know who the 7th one is, props. Give that guy an ice cream sandwich. I don't know. But if you know who the 7th one is, you can probably guess it based on what I'm talking. What the first saga is going to be about. You can probably guess what it is. So anyways, let's continue on to the other the other mini boss and the last topic. Then we can start the last section of the video, which is why I put them in here and everything. So next up, the Behemoth. So the Behemoth is like the rain, like the tank, like the basically the tank version of anything really. But it's mainly a counterpart to the Leviathan, which is a sea creature and a deadly sin that I've been totally not hinting towards being a dragon, and totally haven't been hinting about which sin he is. Ow, I hurt my leg. But yeah. So the behemoth is gonna be like a rhino and like a mammoth mix, and then with a bit of like dragon aspects to make it a bit more intimidating. I don't know. So that's what a behemoth is going to look like. So on to the last section of this video, why I chose those ones to be the enemies and not anything else. I chose the dragons because it's stated in the Bible that dragons are a part of hell, and I chose hellhounds because, come on, what's more famous than hellhounds? By the way, there are demons. There will be demons. Not, of course, there will be demons, but they're going to be less in the saga than the other sagas. Even though this is the main one where they appear in. What I'm trying to say is there's not going to be really any demons because, yeah. So hellhounds obviously because I want to draw dogs, and I really like hellhounds, and I chose ghouls because I chose the name ghouls because it's not like they're demons. They're not like true-blooded demons, so they would be ghouls, like in that middle ground of human and demon. And what else did I say? Oh, Demogorgon. I just wanted to draw some cool monsters, and that's pretty much why I chose a Demogorgon. And also, I love D&D, and it's something that has in common with Bibble. Yeah, it has. It's just a cool monster I really like. I kind of like the Stranger Things one, but not really. I like the Demodogs. They're cool. And also, I love a special god that will be appearing in the third comic. So look forward in 3 to 4 months from now. So look forward, okay? I mean 3 to 5 months. I'm sorry, not 3 to 4. 4 to 5 months. Look forward. Oh, I'll try to get you there. Try to get you excited. And by the way, my next video will be about me explaining more about the comics and my history of making comics. And I'll show some pictures about it. So let's get on to the next one. Lost Soul. I chose Lost Souls because I didn't really have a ranged type of enemy, you would say, so there was no reason for me to have like the guns and the cool gadgets and gizmos. So I had to put in something that would need use like godly weapons against and like enchanted and weapons by the gods, and that's why I chose Lost Souls. And how they end up at Lost Souls, it's basically when a ghoul is born, it's like separated. The physical body becomes a husk, and then the soul is what comes up out of it and becomes the lost soul. And yeah, they try to steal people's bodies. That's why they rip out people's souls. And then I chose the sins because, come on, what's more famous than Dante's Inferno of hell, the 7 deadly sins? Like, come on, man, like you have to have them. And I did leave out a few of these monsters, I will, because I don't want to really spoil like the surprises and monsters that my messed up little brain can come up with. So these other ones I'm making are OCs of mine, basically. I'll explain them in a future video, most likely. And yeah, I chose the behemoth because I needed something that could tank it, but it wasn't too large, like a dragon. Like they can tank stuff, magical and weapon based. But I wanted something that can be feasibly possible without like using some Deo Ex Machina type of storytelling. So I chose the behemoth as one to make it more interesting. So I didn't want to give my characters like a huge power up because that's lazy storytelling. I want them to go through training and actually work for those abilities and stamina, which is more important than actually abilities. I'll talk about it in the next video. But yeah, I think that's the end of the video. Remember, next video is talking about what I like and what my history with comics are. I might do a desk reveal, even though it looks like absolute trash on a wooden desk. I'm gonna show you it anyways because it's where I drew most of my comics at, and also it's also where I have all my stuff at too. So yeah. So also, is a Leviathan a dragon? Comment that below because I am actually questioning that. Like, and also, what is an outer god? I also saw that. I think it's like some Lovecraftian thing. I don't know. And also, I saw it in Elden Ring too. Like, I don't understand it. Alright, so, see you guys in the next video next week, and bye.